All right, we're doing some more React gameplay now that the game is in people's hands. We want to show off some more gameplay, some more matches, so that way, if you want to see what a character plays like, see what they look like against other characters, that's kind of the thought process of these matches, so hopefully you enjoy. Today we've got Pika joining me. Welcome in.
Hi, good to be back. I've been gone for a while, and we'll see if I remember what the hell all of these characters do.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we're going to start off with a somewhat polarizing matchup, according to our Discord for the game. Sculptor versus Tagger. I'll be doing Sculptor today. Pika's going to be doing Tagger. And yeah, if you want to kind of go over Tagger a little bit and why you enjoy playing as them.
Yeah, so the core of Tagger is I have these murals, which I can place on the board. Whenever I step on them, I get an effect, but the same applies for Trio as well. So I have to try to break the symmetry by like putting murals in advantageous positions and then taking them off when I don't want Trio to get access to them. My main way of dealing damage is by using the power mural to attack Trio, and this is a very aggressive rushdown hero. I'm going to be looking to win the game on turn 1. If I don't win the game on turn 1, I have other plans as well. Notably complete our masterpiece, which does some damage as well. Mm-hmm. But a turn 1 win is very feasible, especially in this matchup. So we'll see if I can do it. And that's why I love this hero. I don't have to be good at the game to be good with Tagger, and neither do you.
Yeah. And yeah, that's kind of the reason we're looking into this matchup here. As the Sculptor, I've got basically -1 movement. I will be sitting here unless I swap with a giant buddy, which means that I am basically never taking advantage of your tiles. I would have to really play hard to get that. So turn 1, since I can't really move, apparently there's some easy play styles to just get Tagger over here, get the power right beside me, beside the Sculptor. See if that happens. I would say if you want to go for it, go for it. If you want to play more defensively, go for it. But to really test this out, we're going to do 2 matches, each of us going first at least once. I guess also going over why I like the Sculptor. I really like just the overwhelming board state I get to set up using my little buddy guys. Where's my little buddy guys? Yeah, my little clay buds. Hopefully made it so that way even a mobile character like Tagger is still going to be in danger of being hit by me. So I'm going to try to do some last minute attacks, do some explosive attacks that you can't really dodge. That's going to be my game plan there.
Yeah, and Sculptor's really cool because he has 3 different ways to deal damage. Most characters only have 2, and all 3 of his ways to deal damage feel different. The buddies can kind of just like try to like punch you at short range. If you can make a line between you and me, you can hit me at instant speed, and then you can also like blow up everything, which is really hard to dodge but really costly. So the versatility in that form is really helpful, especially in a matchup like this where you're gonna if everything goes my way, you're gonna be like barely breathing by the time I pass to you.
Indeed.
So if you're breathing at all, so you kind of need to put pressure on me immediately after.
Mm-hmm. So we are going.
So this is a difficult matchup for Sculptor.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm ready for it. I think I'm gonna do well as someone who tries to main the Sculptor, but we'll see. So Pika, we'll let you go first.
All right.
And let's have a good game.
Good luck.
Let's draw 4 and then 1 for turn.
Yep. All right. This hand is actually kind of bad.
Woohoo!
Yikes. All right, I'm going to use my intention to progress my masterpiece and then jump and then place a mural in an adjacent zone. Any response?
No response.
All right, I will progress my masterpiece. Let's see. I think I want it more than you do, so I'm just going to go a more aggressive stance. And then I'm going to jump up and I'm going to place... Well, what do I want to place? I would do healing if I had a good hand, but this isn't a good hand, so I have to reevaluate. Alright, I'm going to place Journey here.
Excellent.
And then I'd like to mural vault onto Journey, which teleports me there. Any response?
No response.
All right, I'm going to move on to Journey, which moves you over here.
All right, so I no longer have a clay bud beneath me.
Yep, what a shame. Then I'm going to play up, 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 targeting the zone between us. So if there is a mural in the targeted zone, I get to basically pop it and use its effect for free and then get rid of it. And if there isn't, I can summon a mural in an adjacent zone. Any response?
How many cards in hand?
3.
3 cards in hand. You know what? Let's heck and go for it. I'm going to exhaust myself to use my reaction, exhausting me and targeting you there. And this will have it so that way if between you and me are connected by clay buds in every zone, I get to deal 1 damage to that zone.
No response.
I will then respond myself with a These Are My Friends to Sculpt 3, March up to 5.
No response again.
All right, so let's grab 1, 2, 3. And so I had to, when I sculpt them, they had to be on my zone. Did I grab all 3? Yeah, I did. Okay. And so I'll march 1, 2, 3. And let's go 4, 5. Like so. And then, since there is a path of clay buds, I'll get to deal 1 damage to you.
Alright, up, up, up still resolves. I'm going to place power here to no one's surprise. Alright. I'd like to mural vault onto power. Any response?
No response.
Alright, I will... No, I'll move on to power. When I move on to power, I deal 1 damage to you.
Alright, I'll take a damage, and that will kill the clay bud beneath me.
Aha. Alright, I'm going to pass it there.
Alright. So yeah, we'll both refresh. I'll place down...
So yeah, you might have noticed, people watching might have noticed, I did not play any wall jumps that turn, which is not ideal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I did still deal a damage, so I'm not too unhappy about that.
Mm-hmm.
But a more ideal hand would have done multiple damage.
Indeed. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and exhaust myself to do my A intention to Sculpt 6, March 10.
What do you think about that? You got it.
Alright, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop those all there, and let's go. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go like that. All right. I am then going to merging masterpiece, targeting here, which will allow me to move any number of clay buds into that zone that are adjacent to it, and then I can remove 3 clay buds from that zone to summon a giant buddy.
No response.
All right, so let's grab these 3, bring them here, and then immediately remove them to then summon...
You get in the big one, the medium one, or the little one?
my littlest one.
Oh, just a little guy.
Just a little guy. And then, let's see, that's wings up. We'll then exhaust it to use its B intention to sculpt 3, March 5.
No response.
All right. 1, 3. Place those there. And we're gonna go. How's the best way to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, let's go with a merging masterpiece, targeting here.
That zone?
That zone, right on your journey.
Interesting. I'm going to respond with the reaction on my character card. I'm going to exhaust, choose the direction. I'll choose this direction, and I'd like to move 1 space in that direction. Any response?
No response.
All right, I'm going to move on to Journey. When I move on to Journey, I can move any other standee 1 space in any direction, so I'm going to move your large buddy over here.
Very nice, very nice. And then, I do still have the option to shuffle any of these around if I need to. So let's bring do I want to bring any in there still? I do. I'll bring 1 there. Because I will then merging masterpiece targeting here.
No response.
So let's grab these because I'm not.
It's one of those things where it's like you look at that and you're like, damn, she just like fell for it. But it was like, nah, I'd rather Trio have to play the third one.
Yeah, totally fair. And you don't want me stuck on your zones.
Yeah, and if you don't have 3 of them, then I get away with a lot, so.
Perfect. Yeah, because I did move 1 down there, and there was 2 there. Right? Just making sure I grabbed all of them. Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Next up. So now, it's just a matter of... do you wall jump if you've picked any up? But I think probably best I am going to once again exhaust my new bud to sculpt 3, March 5.
No response. And of course, when Sculptor sculpts, they can also sculpt at the location of a giant buddy.
Yes, correct. So I'm going to actually leave 1 there. And I'm going to march 1, 2, and 3. And I think that's all I need there. Oh, not there. All right. And I think that's all I need. So I will end my turn.
Alrighty. Alright, I'd like to progress my masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Okay. Alright, I'm going to play wall jump. Choosing this direction. So I'm going to jump 1 space in that direction, and if I land on a mural, I get to jump again in like either of the 90-degree angles. Any response?
Yes.
I figured.
let's go ahead and I'm going to use this bud to swap spaces with me and it, provided that we are connected by clay buds.
All right, I have a response to that.
Excellent.
I'm gonna play Leap of Faith. I can move one space towards a mural that's in my row or column.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. I will react with my other giant buddy to once again try to swap spaces.
I have another Leap of Faith.
Excellent. I'm happy with this.
Okay. First
actually,
Leap of Faith resolves?
No, this is bad. This is real bad.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know how this is good for you, but it's been a while.
I messed up.
All right. My first Leap of Faith resolves. I'm going to move on to power and deal 1 damage to you.
All right, so that deals.
And that also destroys your clay bud.
That's right.
Notably. All right.
And then I can no longer swap because there's no buddies or clay buds in my zone connecting me.
Cool. My second Leap of Faith resolves. I'm going to move on to Journey, and I'm going to push this guy out of the way.
Excellent. I still can't swap.
Okay. And then Wall Jump finally resolves. I will move on to Power and deal 1 more damage to you.
And that takes me out.
And that is game.
That's game 1. All right.
So yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like what you might have wanted to do was let me have the first Wall Jump, because have me the first Leap of Faith, because then I move on to Power, and this Wall Jump puts me all the way over here. And from this position, I would have actually had difficulty killing you.
And that's was my thought process, but yeah, I overextended allowing you to do that because I admit I saw that play, but I immediately thought you would still be forced into it, and I totally forgot that. Oh no, you just hop back and forth between these two.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, if I can throw out both Leap of Faiths, then this has no cost to my positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Is this play? Not that the cost matters at this point because you're dead.
I'm dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that,
but yeah, that's kind of fitting that, like, I had a bad hand. Like, I had no wall jumps in my opening hand. I drew that wall jump later.
Mm-hmm.
And I still managed to do that. I'd say fairly unopposed.
Fairly unopposed. I had one.
I still had stuff left to go. Like, I haven't even tapped myself yet.
Yeah, I had one. You're up, buddy. And I knew I need to hold on to it until the last moment, but there's not a good last moment there because I was just lined up for death.
All right, well, let's see if you can do better if you go first.
Yes.
True art is an explosion!
All right, game 2.
All right, let's go.
All right, 4 to start and 1 per turn. And we'll get things started with my intention A to sculpt 6, March 10.
No response.
All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop my lovely pile there, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go like that. Then I'm going to merging masterpiece, targeting here.
Oh my god, no way. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I guess this is the opposite side of things, where if Sculptor goes first, I pretty well got pretty close.
I can't really stop you from doing any of this.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. And summon, once again, my smallest giant friend. Wow. Alright, and then next up, we'll use that big old friend to sculpt 3, March 5.
Might have a response. No response.
All right, no response from me either. So we'll place those there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Go like that. And I'll end my turn.
All right. This line is very suspicious.
Yes.
Alrighty. I will progress my masterpiece with a draw card. Alright. I'm gonna use my intention. Any response?
Yeah, let's heckin' go.
Yeah.
I will exhaust myself. Target here to hopefully deal 1 damage to you.
Well, as veteran React players know, there's literally nothing I could do even if I wanted to.
That's right.
Take a damage.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna progress my masterpiece again. I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna put power under your guy.
Let me grab that.
Yeah. Alright. Then I'm going to play up, targeting that zone. Any response?
Yes. Because it's time to be up, buddy. Targeting here, which this is going to allow me to replace a clay bud in the target zone with a block token.
No response.
You know what? Let's go.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to exhaust my giant buddy to swap spaces with it, as long as there's a line between us.
What?
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I kind of like that power tag that you got there.
And swapping into it does trigger it.
It does trigger it from elsewhere on the board.
Oof. No response.
All right, so I'm going to do the risky play of getting right in front of you, but because I swapped, I get to use your power, deal a damage to you, which actually, I should double check something.
I don't think that pops the clay buds.
Yes. Until opponent deals damage in that zone. I'm the one doing it, so...
Yep.
All right, and then I get to swap one of these 2 clay buds into a block token.
You don't have to.
I do.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to be funny and sarcastic and all that, but it is literally not optional, so...
I would place it down. I got these lovely block tokens here, but presumably you're activating up now.
Yep,
Unless...
so I will pop it immediately.
Unless... I mean, I will say, with your power, it can hit either this zone or an adjacent zone. So there is a choice there.
Yeah, I could hit myself. No, I'm gonna hit you.
You could destroy this token here to block my
No.
chain. Okay, fair enough.
I'm good. I'm gonna hit you. All right, and then the power mural is gone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you soon. All right, now what? I'm gonna play up, targeting this zone. Any response?
No response.
All right, I'll put healing here.
Excellent. So this one we didn't get to see last game, but this is the one that lets you draw.
Yep. I'm gonna wall jump in that direction. Any response?
No response.
All right, I'm gonna move on to healing. Draw a card,
Mhm.
and then I can bounce over. Let's see. Bounce over here, and then like to play another wall jump in this direction. Any response?
No response.
I'm gonna move on to healing. Draw a card, and I'm gonna bounce over here.
All right. Well, good
Then I'm
cantrips.
gonna play Mural Vault. This classic Tagger gameplay. I'm gonna Mural Vault targeting that zone. Any response?
Hey, sure, yeah. Draw, discard, use it up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. Draw another card. I'm gonna play up, targeting this zone.
targeting that zone. Yeah, no response.
All right, I'm gonna place power there.
Seems good. Welcome back.
Yep. I'm gonna Mural Vault targeting that zone.
Now it's time to react. Let's go. You're up, buddy. Targeting here to hopefully change that clay bud into a block token.
Are you sure you want to target that zone?
I do.
I think, let's see.
I may have gotten destroyed last game, but I'm going for the perfect victory this time.
No response.
Alright. So yeah, I will take away this clay bud, put down a block token.
Alright. I'm going to move to power, and I will hit your block token.
Okay.
Alright, then I'm going to Mural Vault back to healing. Any response?
No response.
You know, Mural Vault is the worst card in my deck, so... Alright,
It's pretty fun when you get to jump far across the board.
yeah.
How many cards in hand?
2.
Okay.
I think so. I'm going to Mural Vault onto power. Any response?
Yes. I'm
Really?
I'm going to do a
Come
you're
on.
up, buddy, targeting here.
We don't have to do this.
We kind of do.
No response.
I'll then respond with a these are my friends to Sculpt 3 March 5.
Alright, Leap of Faith.
All right. My perfect victory will no longer happen.
Yeah, that's kind of all I care about at this point.
All right. Yep. No response.
Alright, I'm going to Leap of Faith onto power and deal 1 damage to you.
All right. Pachoo. All right. So now I've got some decisions because you're not going to move from Mural Vault, so it's not going to actually cause power to go. So when I sculpt my 3 and March 5, you have 1 card in hand.
I have 0 cards.
0 cards in hand. Ooh. So you know what? When I sculpt my 3, 1, 2, 3, let's go ahead and while we'll put them here initially, I don't think I'll leave any behind. Because I don't want them to be swapped into a block token. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go like that. Then your up buddy happens, but there's nobody's there.
Yep. And then, yeah, Mural Vault does nothing because I'm already there. And with no cards and nothing else to do, I'm going to pass.
Excellent. Thank you for flipping all my stuff so quick.
Yeah.
All right. Let's progress my masterpiece for the first time this game. Draw a card for turn.
Okay.
We'll get rid of.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, let's go, I guess. Let's merging masterpiece targeting here.
So I'll go ahead and talk through this because I think that's fine. So if I let you do that, then I won't be able to play Leap of Faith because you'll be blocking me, and then you can attack with the buddy. And if I try to respond, then you can respond by exhausting Sculptor and killing me. So I don't think I can allow this.
Thing to note as well, I've got 1 card in hand, and because of my trick last turn, I don't have any clay buds on my zone. I still need to sculpt some first.
That's true, but you do have an untapped giant buddy over here, so that's not too much of an issue, I don't think, for you. So I think because so if I don't respond here, you place the guy, and then you exhaust this guy and sculpt 3 March 5, and then you try to attack me with this giant buddy. I try to respond by exhausting myself because Leap of Faith doesn't do anything right here, and then you respond by tapping yourself and killing me. And that's fairly deterministic because the cards in my hand won't help either way. So I think I have to respond. by exhausting myself and choosing this direction.
Excellent. No response from me.
All right, I move on to healing and draw a card.
Nice. And then I do have the option of dragging things in if I want to. But I don't think I actually want to. I just wanted to force that movement. And yeah, with that, we will go ahead with my giant buddy to Sculpt 3, March 5.
No response.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. We'll drop those over here. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go like that.
This is suspicious.
And
You're gonna kill me with your favorite card.
I'm going to
Okay.
Merging Masterpiece, targeting here.
Yeah, the jig's up. I have no leap of faith, so you will kill me from here. I concede.
All right, because I would then follow it up
Yeah.
with my reaction.
Yep.
Though you could have tried to bait me in there. If you didn't react, I would have just gone with the Merging Masterpiece, because then you're definitely locked in and you can't bomb me.
Yep. Yep.
Excellent, excellent. So 1-1 between Sculptor and Tagger. Might be a
And
little
we're not playing a game 3, so
might be a little deterministic by who goes first, but it wasn't like either character got a turn 1 kill. At least
right.
this
It's
time.
not. It wasn't. It was like the person who won first won both games, but neither game was like both games were heated
Yes.
and gameplay was relevant and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You had a lot of tricks going into my first turn, which is kind of like I think I drew poorly this game. Like I only have 6 Mural Vaults in my deck, and I drew 5 of them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty unlucky. Like I said, Mural Vault's the worst card in my deck, so that's pretty unlucky. So it's definitely the matchup. I do think the matchup favors Tagger, but I think it's close enough that a good or bad draw can swing the outcome,
Yeah.
as well as play advantage.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, great match, and thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, of course.